All right. Good evening, everyone. We are getting ready to start the show here. Thank you again for your patience. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. We had a little bit of a delay because of the Legends Tour. We wanted everybody to get out there and get a chance to drive by the Chevy truck or the Dodge Power Wagon or the other items that were offered. So it's kind of why we delayed things for a little bit. We'll let everybody build up here, and then we'll get into the show for tonight. We've got a good show for you. We'll talk about the All Iowa show from last week. We'll also talk about Lincoln, along with some great news about regionals. If you hadn't seen it already posted, we'll have Mr. Aaron Plum on tonight. And we've also got Stacey Craig from the All Iowa group. And as soon as Dave gets in here, we'll bring him on as well. Dave Baumgardner from C4, who is our customizer and the builder of all our club cars so far. So we'll have him on as well. Let's see. I mean, last weekend was really, really great. We had lots of good times. It was really busy as well. So we'll talk about that too. I mean, the hospitality by the All Iowa guys was great. Hey, Nick, and whoever you are who said I'm here. Let me get into that here. We don't want to do that. I got to turn down the volume. Let's see. Dave, there you are. Hey, Dave, click on the link so we can get you up on camera here real quick. Trying to do two things all at the same here. Hot Wheels Hunter, good to see you. There's Dave. We're going to add Dave here real quick. Mr. Dave, how are you, sir?
How are you, sir?
I'm good. Hopefully everybody can hear me here. I got the mic going out. So, hey, thanks for coming on tonight and being a part of our 1 year anniversary.
Yes,
and of the show. I mean, it was a act of desperation, so to speak. Mike, how are you doing? We had this come on as a way to help communicate with each other and to keep things going while we were trying to figure out what's going on with this pandemic, and it's kind of blossomed into this own thing now. So again, thank you for your support and the C4 guys and all their support. So Dave, for those of you that don't know who Dave is, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Dave?
Yeah, I'm the guy that hates the Volvos that you guys are doing. These pain in the butt. Anyway, you've heard me complain enough about them. But no, I'm one of the admins for Charm City Collectors Club. Kent and Brent and several others are obviously members of our club. We support them. We have encouraged them when they started this up. We are here to help them, with any questions, any hiccups, any issues they have. Same as your motto, our motto being collectors help collectors, but that also translate into clubs helping clubs. So we've, Charm City's been around 13, 14 years, give or take. We're still moving forward ourselves, man.
Yep. I mean, you guys' growth and support and leadership and guidance through our first couple of years has been really appreciated, and hopefully nobody will come up behind me and try to scare me.
No, not this. Only at nationals, dude. Only at nationals.
All right, we're gonna add third leg of this trio with us. There
Sorry
he
about
is.
that.
No worries. So, Dave, what has been your best moment or your personal favorite moment so far with dealing with us and the club in general?
Yeah, you stand all those. No, really, it's I think just the camaraderie that we all have together. I mean, we all enjoy this hobby. We're able to help each other out even across the time zones in the states, and if somebody's looking for something, we can certainly help you guys, vice versa. Um, it's great to be able to reach out to people that you only see once a year besides the videos, but such as nationals or LA, something like that. Can't say I've been to an LA convention yet. Who knows what that may change in the future. I know Roy would like me to go out with him one time. But no, I mean, you guys, we know you guys used our club sort of as a model, and of course then reshaped it to fit, what you guys are doing out there. But no, I mean, you guys are great. We love having you guys come in and hang out. Brent, we got to get you out here to Baltimore at least once.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, get you to come on out here, man, and hang out on the East Coast for a day or so. Kent's already done it, so we got to get you out here now, dude. And of course, vice versa.
I definitely need to.
Yeah, I know Kent has extended the invitation, and Roy and I are still, chatting about that behind the scenes. So we'll see, what happens with that. But it's nice to see you guys evolve. It's nice to see you guys do things that really wouldn't work for Charm City. We've discussed maybe trying to do, a live feed like this, maybe, once a week, once a month, or just doing YouTube videos or something like that. But, our core group is a little different. So, some of the things you guys do just really wouldn't work for us. And we're obviously fine with that. We chime in, we jump into your feeds and give you guys grief just as much as you guys give us. So,
definitely.
Never again.
Jumping into a conversation.
Yeah.
Never again will we mention the word Volvo.
Let's just keep the lines of communication open before picking the vehicle ahead of time.
Yes.
Let's make sure that's a thing moving forward.
Yep. Of course, we'll always take anybody's comments, questions, and feedback. So if you got any questions for Dave, please let him know. If you didn't see earlier this week, he posted a big pile of wheels. So that's the next step that's going on. Brent, do you have any questions for Super Dave?
I actually do. I do have one.
Is it about the Mercedes?
No.
Okay.
What is your favorite casting to customize?
It's got to be the Chargers. I mean, I'm a Charger fan, and God knows I got so many of these damn castings. I know that our crew is probably tired of hearing me talk about them. But I love the body style. I love having fun with them. I love coming up with different little things to put on there. I wish I had more of the Krager style rail riders for them. I love that old muscle car style Krager wheel. The Fast and Furious, Charger wheel. If that's a better reference.
Yep.
I'm reaching outside of my element per se, and I've started to find. I got one actually here that I'm playing around with, but I've actually jumped into some of the livery sites that people have posted their graphics from, like Forza, GTA, stuff like that. So I'm sort of dabbing into maybe recreating some of those graphics for Hot Wheels. Playing around a little bit with some of those, but love the 69 to 70 Chargers, and of course the 69 Charger 500 along that same body style. So that's got to be my favorite as far as trying to customize it. It certainly isn't the Fair Lady, which was the one that we picked as a club car. And it's, it's definitely not the one that you guys picked right now. But I mean, in all seriousness, in all seriousness, I mean, the Volvo's coming along. I mean, we have it. It's getting here, wherever the hell we are in this camera.
There we go.
So, I mean, it's there. You guys saw the wheels. The wheels did finally arrive after being stuck in California for a few extra days. So we're slowly getting them done.
Nice.
Yeah.
So pick a Charger next time is what I heard.
I don't want to influence you guys, but feel free.
I wouldn't mind a Charger myself, but it is a group decision. So
yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. Yeah. Let your guys, chime in, guys and gals chime in on the casting. Give them a handful. Let them, start chiming in, and let's pick one that that you guys would be happy with.
There you go.
Cool. So if you and the People's Choice do make it out here, what would be something that you're looking to see, or what are you wanting to experience when you're out here?
I mean, actually, it would just be nice to see how you guys do your shows. You guys have got so many shows in the books, as compared to our meets, if you will, and ours aren't technically shows. And you guys do multiples, and you guys do, different areas as you bounce around. So, it'd be nice to see how you guys, run your show. You guys obviously have a lot more vendors than what, we do at our meet. We're still technically under, a capacity issue, if you will, based upon, our room and where we hold ours. Whereas you guys have a little more space, you've got a bigger area that you can put out, whatever you guys are doing, 50 tables at a time or whatever your size is. But it'd be nice to just go ahead and hang out, see how you guys do your show, meet some of your, some of your members, chat a little bit, hang out afterwards. Obviously, if you guys, do the same type of thing we do after meet, sit down and chat about, things that may or may not need to be discussed or get some input from the members.
Yep. Hey, well, and again, any questions or comments for Dave is greatly appreciated. I know that he's got to get to work early in the morning, so we don't want to keep him from too much longer, but because we do have Stacey Craig and the Godfather himself is going to come on in a little bit. But, if you guys got questions, let us know.
Yeah, for sure. We'll hang out for a little bit, and of course we'll hang out, after we're done here. But yeah, see, we are an hour ahead of you guys over here, so.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay, so we've got our first question here, and I think that's from Hot Wheels Hunter.
You would be correct.
Are
any of you guys planning to come out in July?
So as it stands right now, we would probably not make the regionals. The only way that would happen, Kent, is if we had to, bypass the June invitation.
Yeah.
But again, some of the stuff is still being discussed, behind the scenes, so to speak, with Roy and myself. As far as any of our, club members or any of the other admin, I doubt they would be making any type of trip out there. Of course, they're more than welcome to. We would encourage it.
They are definitely welcome.
Yes. Yeah, we would, we would definitely encourage them to go out, hang out with you guys, see what regionals is all about. You guys have got some. So you got Chris Walker coming out. Is that right?
Yeah, Chris is confirmed.
So you guys got a couple people coming out. So it would be nice to come out and hang during that time. But like I said, I know Roy has another possible commitment in July. So we are still trying to discuss it. We're not going to try and wait till last minute to either make some final decisions. But it would be nice to maybe come on out. Come on out and come out in June and stay until July. If that was only the case.
Right.
Yeah.
Jobs? No, we don't need those anymore.
All right. Yeah.
So,
And for those that don't know, right now we've moved the June date from our normal Sunday to Saturday to kind of help facilitate the guys coming out so that way they can get in Thursday or Friday or however, if they plan on coming, which, it's still up in the air. We can do the show on Saturday. That can give them a chance to fly out on Sunday and, get back, because they got to get back to their full-time jobs, from there. So that's kind of what's going on in the air right now, but things still got to get discussed and hashed out. So we are hoping that you get to come out and hang out with us. We would really like it. I know there's a lot of people that want to meet you guys as well. So any last questions for Mr. Dave?
Yeah, feel free. Ask away.
If not, then we'll just we'll switch.
Come on, Brent. You got a customizing question. Come on.
No, I don't really. That's the thing. I'm trying to think of something, and I don't have anything off the top of my head.
All right. Well, you guys are doing. You got a custom contest for regionals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the theme? What are we doing?
It's whatever you want to do.
It follows pretty much the guidelines and rules that are set forth in the Nationals contest. So
yeah, we use the same rules for LA Nationals to do this. So I unfortunately already know what class I'm in because I've already been in it once. So
so Brent, you're entering one that you already did, correct?
Yes, and this will be the last time that it ever comes out of the house. So
come on,
a lot of the club guys never got to see it. So I figured I'll enter it, and then that'll be it, and then it'll stay at my house forever. So
yeah.
So it's Hot Wheels only. Is that correct? Hot Wheel castings only.
Yeah.
Yep.
So chop, modified,
paint, wheel swap, you name it.
So you got different classes.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? Different classes?
Yeah. We're going to have a couple different classes based on that. Just come have fun. And that's the key. All righty.
Wait, hold on. I got a question here on the inside of the thing. And it was from Stacey Craig. And Dave, he wanted to know, Dave, how many club cars have you done?
For you guys, or just in general? Or? So I've been doing ours here at C4 probably for the last 4 years. I want to say maybe 5 years. I know the first one I did for our club was an '80s Corvette, and then of course they jumped on the JDM bandwagon, and we did the Skyline, and of course the Fair Lady. There's probably one more in there. Unfortunately, I don't have them in front of me. I've done the holiday cars. We've done a Christmas truck, which I talked to you guys about during Nationals, where we did our Christmas tree delivery truck. And I've done there's a Corvette club up in New Jersey who wanted 50th anniversary Corvettes done for their club. So that was 120 cars for them that was done last year. Let's see, SJPD. I don't do their club cars. They have that guy Walker do their stuff, but I do their cookout cars. Every year, SJPD does a cookout for their members. And probably for the past 4 years, I've done their cookout car. First one was a Dukes of Hazzard theme. Yes, with the flag. We won't get into that mess. But we've done, we did one for the 50th anniversary Hot Wheels. We did a JDM series last year. This year, I was just talking to Wes actually the other day about what casting they want to do for this year's. And of course, this being the second go around for you guys. So done quite a few club cars for people. Or for clubs and stuff like that. I get kudos for doing it. So
yeah, we appreciate the effort and the time that you and Marcus and his family provide to this as well, because they do really good private Tampa work. Stacy says awesome. So
Marcus, Marcus is doing the. I've reached out to him twice now, obviously for last year's and your one for this year. But Marcus is helping me with the white backed decals for your other football, if you will.
Yeah.
But I'm not set up to do the white backed ink yet. That's still in my wheelhouse to try and set up and start playing with this year. But yeah, I still, big kudos to Marcus and his wife for doing that and for working with me with the graphics and trying to get them nailed down for you guys.
Yep. Cool. I mean, awesome work by everybody. And again, Stacy says, awesome job. Speaking of Stacy, I know he's got to get up early too. So we're going to switch out for just a few minutes, and
good, guys.
We'll take Dave out and we'll bring Stacy on, and y'all, we'll see you in a couple seconds. All right. Up next, we're going to bring Mr. Stacey Craig, the president of the All Iowa Hot Wheels Club in Des Moines. He's going to talk about how their show went and a few other things. So let's bring him on. Hey, Stacey, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for your patience. I know you've been sitting in the green room for a while now, which looks like your basement. It looks like you got your ears lowered too.
Yeah, it's time of the year. Had to get a little bit of a haircut. So.
All right, awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. And thank you for the warm welcome and the warm hospitality that you guys have shown us since we've started to come hang out with you guys more. Good
time to have you. We've had a good crowd, very good crowd over the past several shows. And it's been good to see everybody from all over Midwest, and we're getting them from everywhere. So it's great to see new faces all the time. So.
Yeah, it was a good time. I think a lot of people had a lot of fun this Saturday. A lot of good information that was put out from nationals by Barb. Yes, I was forgetting.
She's trying to hop on here. For some reason, she can't get on. I don't know.
She may not be on our page. Barb.
Maybe you guys can send her an invite and get her in here. I don't know. She sent me a message, said she couldn't get in, so she wanted to watch the broadcast. So. But anyway,
let me do some checking here.
Yeah, just send her in.
I got two phones, so I can do this.
So while we're getting her added in there, what was your takeaway from this Saturday, Stacey?
Really good. I think the crowd was good, and I think everybody had a good time. Everything went smoothly and didn't have any issues really. Everything went smooth, which is great. Everybody had a good time. Didn't hear any really major complaints or nothing. Everything went great, and it was a good time. A lot of people, a lot of trading, a lot of buying and selling. It was good.
Yeah,
we had it was right at 70 tables at the show.
Nice.
And it was really good. So,
yeah. And Joe says it was a blast. And Joe, nice to see you as well again. I want to talk about the table that was out front across from where you were at. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That was one of our. It was a memory table for 3 of the members that's passed away here in the past 6 months. Dave Robles and Roger Charger and Steve Charger. In the past year. Steve and Roger brothers are the ones that's behind. They started a Hot Wheel Club back in 1986, and we just lost Roger back here. I think it was in November, and it was, he's been part of the club for a long time, and so is Steve. Of course, Steve passed away a year ago, and Dave recently. And we want to do a memory table, and we're talking about keeping that going as the shows keep going on. We're talking about just keeping the table there for all of them, and we've just started something with having Hot Wheels, and one of our members, Corey Spencer. I'm sorry, Corey Spencer. He made some of the having Hot Wheel cars, and we had a deal going on for some of our 10-year anniversary people. We gave them away a car. Now it's just been exploding because everybody wants one. So we got to work on making a few more, and Corey's going to work on doing that for the having Hot Wheels. And we did a Passion and a Corvette and a dairy delivery, of course, for Dave. Steve Charter, his favorite casting was Corvette. He was a Corvette fan. He was a Corvette fan. And then Roger was Chargers, and I think it was Passions too. He did a lot of Passions. So Corey kind of picked the casting that he knew that they liked, and he made something up for him. So it really was a big hit, and a lot of people liked it. So, and we actually had Steve Charter's son was there, and he was there he came to the show. A lot of people really didn't know, but it was good to talk to him a little bit, and he really enjoyed what we did. And actually, he put a request in for several of the Corvettes. So we got to make some more Corvettes. He was wanting, I think it was like 35 or 40. Yeah, we talked to Barb about it, but we got to make a few in the house. His family, and he wanted to give it to everybody. So that was really nice, and he said he really appreciated it. So
Barb is in here now. She said over 125 Hot Wheels or Heaven's Hot Wheels club cars are sold.
Yes. Yep, that's how many we got. That many sold. A lot of them going to the chart. So
okay. So
one thing we are looking for, we could use if down the road, if anybody has any, we're looking to pick up some more Passions and dairy deliveries. If anybody has any excess they're looking to get rid of or sell, contact me. Any of my officers, any officer we have, Joe or Barb or anybody, even if you guys make it to Mason City or anything coming up, I think it's June 5th. Anytime you guys want to bring them, holler at me, we'll get them. We'll get something figured out or bring it to the next show. We're still looking for some more cars. So
cool.
Yeah, it was a great show. I'm glad everybody came and had a good time. So
yeah, it was a great show.
I had a really great time. I know you guys were looking for the dice car too.
Yes,
and trying to get that going for the kids. Miss Barb Howard. Oh, go ahead, Stacey.
What Barb has come up with and what they talked about for the kids raffles that they're going to do it with these dice cars. They'll race them down the track and they're going to color in the dice, like certain colors on them, like the black dots on like regular dice and play Yahtzee.
Yep.
Something
that's
going to be kind of cool down the racetrack. So it'd be interesting and something new she's come up with. And I thought, great idea. So we just got to pick up some more. We've had some donations so far and people are out on about looking when they can find them. So that's something that's coming up for the kids. So
very cool.
So
awesome stuff. And for those of you who don't know, I just posted a link for a group that's called Wheels to Wings. You might want to check it out. You'll see in there, they're basically what it is a tribute page to the folks that have left us either early or for whatever reasons. But you'll find things like tributes to Ryu Asada, Dutch is in there. So, it's a really cool page. It's a really good way to help remember the folks that we've lost over time now. Stacey, when's your guys' next show?
Our next show, actually, our next event coming up is our picnic we're doing in Fort Dodge, Iowa, and it's coming up August 14th. And we've got a lot of our club members everything to show up. And we got a couple surprise or two there for the people who do show up. So it's going to be a good time. And then our regular next show is September 18th and then November 6th. So that's the next few of the churches in Des Moines. And then, like I said, the next event we have is August 14th during the summer. So
awesome.
One of our members, Cal Stewart, is sponsoring the Fort Dodge event. He lives in Fort Dodge and he's got one of the parks there in Fort Dodge. And he did this last year and it was not, I think it was like 20 people attended or whatever, but they said they had the time of their life. And they said they get doing the old trunk trading, and ain't nothing like trading Hot Wheels out of a trunk of a car.
That's gotta be I almost want to see that.
It's a blast.
Honestly, I've never done that one, so
it's a good time. I know Cal's been doing this for a long time. He's been a collector. He's been around. He's been in our club a long time, and they had a little club started up back in the day up in Fort Dodge. I think they had maybe 20 members. They had a little club up there, and they kind of disbanded it. Cal still collects, and he's one of the final members. I think there's a couple more members up there still to collect, but he's still one of our members that come down to show fiber. So it's good to see somebody in our club that's kind of taking us on and help host a picnic. So He's going to barbecue. He's going to smoke some meat. Going to have all kinds of good food. So ain't nothing like having some smoked meat, trading some Hot Wheels, maybe having a couple of brewskis on the side too. So, but
it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
yes,
that sounds like
I
need to go.
You guys, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a lot closer actually.
So
I like Brian. There are 3 kings of the Midwest. I don't know if we need to go that far. I don't need that. My head's pretty big. Let's not make it any bigger.
You realize how big his? Have you seen his head lately?
Yeah.
I spent almost a week with him and Alicia in Atlanta. So
there's a big difference between the hat on and the hat off. So
yes, it is.
Yeah. So
mine's just really messy right now. That's why I have a hat
on. Stacey, what drives your club? Are you guys more of the social media driven? Or are you more person to person? Are you more new stuff, more old stuff? What drives your club as far as collecting and the habits that your members have?
I'd say the heart and soul of our club is, helping each other out. I mean, that's the name of the game. I mean, that's what I like to see. I mean, our Iowa Diecast page, I'm sure you guys joined to that and you see it, that people help each other out. I mean, I think Joe said, Joe, you can send a message in. I think we're up to close to 500 members, 475, but there's a lot of them from out of town, out of state they're in, but it was mainly Joe. We had a conversation the other day. It's just mainly focused. It was originally just local Des Moines area people, and then just kind of boom, it's just expanded out, and we kind of connected with our Hot Wheel Club. But there's a lot of people that help each other out, and that's kind of the name of the game. But as you come to our show, now you guys been there many times. You can't tell me that you come to our show, you're going to find red lines, you're going to find on the card maybe, all the way up to new stuff. Yep. That's what I like about it. It's one-stop shopping. You want it? Yep. There's old stuff up in everything. Black walls. I mean, it's it, and which is cool because we have a different variety of everybody that sets up, and it changes every time we do a show. You get it, yes, you have more one thing than the other, but there's times I've seen guys come in with carded red lines, and not just a few, 15, 20, 30 of them. So you don't see that very often. But a lot of loose red lines, a lot of people just shuffle in and out that when they get time, they want to come set up the show. But yeah, I think our main core of the club, everybody we try to help each other out. That's what the main thing is. I mean, even we were not having a show, there's guys wheeling deal on the side, trading and everything else. So that's a good thing. That's what we're looking at trying. I kind of mentioned some of the local people. We're looking at doing a little get together, maybe in between a couple of our shows, just to try it out, see how it goes. At like maybe a 10, 15 little table get together, doing some swapping, maybe doing a little some trunk trading. I don't know. They said they were interested. I think you guys heard me talk about it. So some of the people in the Des Moines area, there's a lot of people that run around and find stuff, and they have the time to do that. I don't. Some people do, but just to wheel and deal. So, but helping each other out. There's always people looking for one thing or another. Of course, everybody's looking for that super they can't find, or a certain car, but it's fun. But I think a lot of people help each other out. That's, like I said, hopefully majority of the clubs, a lot of clubs across the United States, if they go with that mentality in their group, they're going to be successful. And I think that's what made us successful all these years. So it's come and gone, but I think that's the main part of it. That's how I try to help each other out, get everybody in the club out if I can. So
I think that's the one thing that's been the biggest theme through tonight's show so far is the collector helping the collector. Right. And whether that is directly with another car or knowledge or, just having fun, as Mr. Plum would like to talk about, it's a good way for everybody to just kind of get away from the day-to-day stresses that are going on throughout the world and what we've seen in the last year, just to come hang out and have fun. Mm-hmm. So That's a very good point that you made there, and Barb sums it up best right there. I think that
we become family. That's what it is. I mean, a lot of us have been doing this for years, and we have a lot of people in our club that've been in there 15, 20 years, 25 years. You know, we've been around for a while. We've always helped each other out, and even the gentlemen that's passed away in the past year, they were the same way. They had a mentality, and they always helped each other, helped the younger generation out. That's what kind of what we do. So, seen a lot of young. That's why I really want to see. Try to get. I would suggest that in any club, bring the younger generation in, because they're the ones that are going to be there selling Hot Wheels to us when we're walking around our walkers or our wheelchairs trying to buy Hot Wheels. So.
Yeah,
it's kind of basically, you can just think about it when you guys what's going to happen 20 years down the road, 25 years down the road. We're still going to be doing this. We got to have some of these younger kids that are young right now interested in this hobby, and hopefully they're out running around and buying stuff, so we come find them, so we don't have to go run around ourselves, right?
Yeah, and have them hijack clubs and take over.
Well, they won't be hijacking. The torch will be passed on.
Yes.
Well, that's true too. Although some of them want to hijack the club now.
I know.
and for those
he doesn't want to hijack it. He wants to be voted in.
Yeah,
well, that's true.
I gave him a couple years, and as long as he shows the interest, he keeps in. I said, I have no problem with it. Heck, who knows? Maybe he's got the desire. He's doing a real good job, because I have a fun talking to him, and he's comes here with nothing, and he walks away with $100, and then he's got cars that he wants. He just trades up. It's just interesting to hear some of the conversation, especially his dad, and I hear from him about what he's done during the day, what he's found, and what he's looking for. It's interesting to talk to him. He does it. He does it everywhere I talk to him. He does it all the time. He's a good kid. So,
yeah. And for those who don't know, we're talking about Grayson Wixom. He's just a joy to be around.
Yes, he is.
Although Brian just said, "Oh no, I'm gonna hijack it. I'm coming for you, Stacey."
Bring it on, Brian. Bring it on.
and maybe we need.
Remember, you're getting married here soon. Just remember that.
Oh,
you got a wedding coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got him good. All right. Does anybody have any more questions for Stacey? Or Stacey, I got one. If you could go to another club or somewhere or another show, where would you like to go?
My plans this year, a couple places I'm planning on going. I'm going to go to Indy, and I'm going to go to over in Ohio. There's a club over there. My goal is to do that this year. I'm trying to get out and get to different clubs, and just to express and be a representation of our club, and try to get members from them to come to us, to come to our show, and vice versa. And I might take some of the guys with me, or I've done that before. We get in the car and just take off and go. That's what it's all about, right? I've been to St. Louis, Kansas City guys. They have their club down there, and they're very well attended. They come to our show, and of course, I want to get to your show over in Ashland. I got to get over there. I said I need to get your dates I need to know what they are the rest of the year. That's easier for me to kind of plan ahead. Usually it takes me a few months out to kind of make a decision on what I want to do. That's what I did when I went to Forest Lake. I went up to their but their show they have up there.
Mm-hmm.
Got away for the weekend, went up and checked it out. Met a lot of Hot Wheelers up there, and some of the people that came down to our show a lot. They talked to them and BS with them up there a little bit. It's a little bit different. A little different crowd up there. It's a little bit different on what they sell their new stuff for and things like that. But it's still the same mentality. There's people that collect up there. They're diehards up there too. So, then I got to get back. I got to go over to Brad's show in Lincoln. Haven't been over there for a few years. My goal is to get over there too. And
Brad.
And Dave's back there in the waiting room. He said that you're more than welcome to come to a C4 event. So
yeah, you can come to ours too anytime.
Yeah,
come on out.
His exact words were, "Charm City would welcome you as well." So
you bet. I'd love to come out.
That's
kind of what my goal this year is, to hit some of them, and I'm just going to do a little getting out of town. That's what I'm planning on doing. So, but how about you guys? Where you guys want to go? I'm sure you guys want to hit some other shows too, don't you?
I think so. The one that, you already mentioned it. The one for me, I think, there's two really, but the main one is to get up to Forest Lake. I think if I can swing that with some help on a day that I didn't have to work, yeah, I'd probably, that's one I'd like to do. The other one is to try St. Louis or Kansas City and go see our friends out in Ohio too.
Kansas City, they have their club. They have like a show coming up. I think it's June 5th. It's in Warrensburg. I think it's coming out. I don't know if he's posted a flyer up on your page or not.
Yeah.
If he has, and there's doing that one. I cannot make that one where Mason City has their show. I'm already committed to that one, so I'm going to Mason City. But I think he's talking about doing another one in the fall. I just told him to let me know, and I'll see if I can come down. But, I like see them guys do good too, and they have their get-togethers too. I think Barb can probably.
Oh, camera down!
But now he had you there? Okay, yeah, he had the Kansas City guys. They got a good group down there started, and then just they're working on getting their club members down, built up and expanded down there also. But yeah, it's going to be different. There's a lot of old stuff up there, but it's a little bit different crowd. But I've had people message me after I left, want to know if I'm coming back. I think they're doing another one in May. Shane's one of the guys. He's the one that kind of cocked me into coming up, and Ken Shack and the rest of them guys up there. But it's Twin Cities. Come on, there's Hot Wheel clubs up there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But Ohio, Dayton, Ohio is one I'd probably go to because I know Jim out there, and I know they do a lot with their club out there also because I haven't seen him for a while. And I know he goes to students, so he's a good guy. And he's going to be coming out, I think he said he's going to try to come out next April. That's what his plan was. So, but
nice. What about you, Brent?
I'd like to obviously get out to Baltimore. And I wouldn't mind going down to Kansas City or even possibly down to South Texas and hang out with the South Texas guys, because I think that'd be kind of a neat experience. Or if, and we've had the invitation to go down to Arizona too. So,
oh yeah, that's true.
Springfield, Missouri. I've been down there. There's a good group of guys down there. They're good diehards. I've been down there. There are a couple of their club events when I've been down in the area. I want to get down around. I tried to find out when their shows are, stopped in, and we've had a couple kind of bigger shows, and then I like to go to Oklahoma. I know they got a good following down there, but I don't know a lot of the guys in the Oklahoma area. There's a couple of them, but Springfield's a good place to go to. They're a good group of guys down in Springfield. So
that Tulsa group. One of them has some property up around this area. Mr. Adam Grapes. Yeah. So, all right. And the one I just totally forgot is Mason City. Mason City would be. I've been told.
Yeah, we need to get up there.
See that. So I think that's next on the priority list.
It's a good group. Good group. And people have put it on up there. Of course, Bar's behind that, and Dave was the one that kind of started all this, but. They're keeping it going, and I think they expanded tables. Barb, if you're still on, I guess you have to tell me how many tables. I think they're up to 25 or 28 tables now. If you're still on, you can say something, Barb, but if I'm right or wrong. But somewhere in that vicinity, and they expanded it a little bit. They did a little bit of rearranging in there to kind of squeeze some more tables in. But it's a good little show. They got, of course, a lot of people from Twin Cities come down, and there's a lot of collectors around that area. You got Forest City, and you got Charles City, and all around. Going to Minnesota a little bit, and of course Rochester ain't too far away, and some of the guys in that area. But it's a nice little show. It's a good show, and they have a good turnout. They usually get a good crowd, and there's a little bit of everything up there. Also, you never know what you're going to find. Always find something different. It's always something up there, something that's different up there. So, but I think PJ goes up, and I think Mike and. They go up. They've been kind of regulars up there, but I wasn't able to make the last one because I had to work. But yeah, they got a good following. It's worth going to go to once. I know it's a little bit of a drive for you guys, but it's 2.5 hours for me. But it's worth going up. It's a good time.
I think it's just been a matter of scheduling for us, but I think that's the next one we got to get to. Okay. Stacey, thank you so much for coming on. If nobody else has any other questions, we're going to bring PJ on, and he's just going to do a quick little spot for the suggestion box. And again, Stacey,
delivering tonight?
Yeah,
pizza tonight?
Yeah, he's delivering pizza tonight.
What's the number? I want to call and order about 10 pizzas and make him deliver.
He laughed at that. We'll have to get that published out there.
And Barb said that her feed keeps freezing, but it's 25 tables, always full, very much family friendly.
Yes.
Or family feel, sorry.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right. Thank you again, Stacey. And
we appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime.
We'll just keep you on here, so just keep hanging out with us. We'll have you. We might bring you back on at the end here. Okay.
No problem.
All right. So that was Mr. Stacey Craig from the All Iowa Club. Thank you again for him coming on tonight. Lots of good information. Great report on how the show went. Let's bring on Mr. PJ, our suggestion guy, and he is driving. How many pizzas have you delivered tonight?
Let's see. I think I'm on my 6th run now. I was almost thinking, I don't know if I'm going to make it in.
Did you?
It never fails. What's that?
Did you avoid the Noid?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. He didn't come in contact with me. I avoided him. Yep.
Very good.
I definitely avoided him. And I was going to say, it never fails, especially with it being a night that, something sport related being on the television. That has to be the night that, we get somewhat busy and then things go insane. So,
NFL draft.
Not a bad thing, though.
All right, PJ, what do you got for us tonight from the suggestion box? Anything?
Nothing as far as I know right now. The suggestion box has been pretty quiet lately. I think just a lot of the stuff that's been kind of the hullabaloo right now is just all the junk that's been going on with the RLC club and the Legends Tour and all that kind of good stuff. That's just been kind of what I've been hearing. But as far as for us, nothing as of right now. I think we'll probably get some more stuff once we do our show in May. We might have some people write any suggestions or anything they want to comment, anything they think we need to improve. Please do not hesitate to message me. I am, especially with my new job now, I am very freely able to message people. So your message will not go unheard. I will get back to you as soon as possible. So yeah, feel free to please message me if you have anything, or if you just want to say hi or whatever, take comments, questions, whatever. So, but as of right now, there seriously just is not, it just hasn't been much. Like I said, I think everybody's just focused on the RLC, all the hullabaloo that's going on with them, especially going into a couple weeks from now when they supposedly say that things are going to change. And then just everything with the Legends Tour tonight. So
yeah. And Hot Wheel Hunter posted. He said pizza always arrives cold because PJ stops at every store to check for Hot Wheels.
Tell Hot Wheels Hunter, ha ha ha! He thinks he's funny.
And
he thinks he's very funny.
Stacey said, check the top of your car because that's where the Noid hangs out.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't like the Noid. He don't like me.
Nobody likes the Noid. That's why you avoid him.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and you have the suggestion box, correct?
Yes, I do. Yes,
don't forget it.
Oh no! I will make sure on our May show. I will make sure to put it in my car. Yep, I will have it with. I think what I'm going to probably do is I will put it up front with whoever's at the door. So then as people are coming in and out, if they have something that they want to leave us or drop us a note or whatever, then it's right there front and center. And then and then that Thursday I'll come on and read whatever we have.
All right. So thank you so much for your report. I know you've got to get back out there and dodge the Noids and get the pizzas delivered. and stop and hunt for some Hot Wheels. But, right now we're going to bring Mr. Aaron Plum, the Godfather, and he's going to talk to us about regionals. There's been some really, really good updates in the last 10 days or so. So thank you so much, PJ, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good evening.
Yep.
Night. See ya.
Yep.
All right. There he is, Mr. Aaron Plum. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for talking about. Oh, wow. We have.
Oh, look at that.
Already.
That's something I haven't heard about. Woo.
All right, folks. There's a drop right away.
You want to see that? There it is.
Do they make them this big?
I'm working on getting some bottle ones. Is what I'd like to get.
Yeah, those would be nice.
I think we're
Keep
gonna
your
do some of those.
Pepsi's warm.
We're gonna do some of
Pack of
those. We're gonna do some other stuff. We're getting a lot of different souvenir type things.
Awesome
Very
stuff.
nice.
So, what can you tell us about any updates that you want to share for us? I know some of them have made it to the page, but let's give everybody a recap of what's going on in the last few days.
Okay, we'll start with I think the first guest we announced was Lee and Angela are coming from Nuclear Mines. And we all know Lee. Lee does some great card art. He does some great e-sheets. Lee does a lot of things for us. He did our logo for us. That.
Yep.
Yeah.
My gunslinger is. You can't see it.
Somewhere
My head's in the way, but there's my gunslinger card right there. Then I got a Grand National one up there. I had another one there, but it fell, so it's down here somewhere.
It's not so much over here. It's not up here or down here. It's just right through here.
Yeah, right here.
But Lee was the first one that jumped in. Him and Angela said, "Yeah, we're coming back, definitely."
Oh yeah.
Then we got Johnny from the Toy Shack coming in Vegas. He's from you'd know him from Pawn Stars. He's the toy expert on there. He's coming to buy toys. So,
and when you say buy, what exactly is he looking for?
Whatever's hiding in your closet from your childhood.
Awesomeness.
And he's got new stuff in his store too. He's got the Funko Pops. He's got a lot of neat things in that Toy Shack. It really is cool. Do you ever?
Yeah, it's a really neat store. Yeah, it's a neat store. You can get when I walked in there and I was just like, "Oh, this is going to take me a couple minutes."
Right. And the first thing I noticed when I walked in there was a USS Bragg.
Yep.
Still in the box with the brown shipper box hanging on the wall. And I'm like, that's like something all of us wanted as kids. And here it is hanging on the wall.
Yeah,
so
it's
that was really cool.
Time to find those old Monopoly sets, Transformers, G.I. Joes, Risk games, anything and everything.
Right. He's got a lot of neat items in his place. It's really something to see. If you get to Vegas, you got to check it out.
Most definitely.
Okay, so who else is coming?
Last Friday I dropped that we got a kind of a big figure guy named Chris Walker. Guy that did this car for me. He did this for Nationals at Charlotte last year.
Yep.
So I got stuff sitting here. We can go all day about it. He does some.
And he even donated something for the charity event too. So
that's something for the charity event.
There it is, right there. Boom.
That's a 101 signed by Chris. That'll be in the charity auction along with that.
There you go.
There you
go. Good looking Mustang. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, you need to go on into if you're not following the Showdown page first and foremost, you need to, because you're missing drops, you're missing information. Go follow the page.
Here, you really need to think about this. The Friday night portion, which is going to be your room to room, we have over 60 rooms reserved in the hotel. Okay, that's more than half the hotel, I believe. We got one whole wing, the way it sounds for sure. There's only 14 dinner tickets left.
Whoa.
For Saturday night.
I got mine.
I got mine.
And if everybody gets the tables that said they were going to get tables for this week, you're down to under 20 tables left.
Wow.
And all the 10 or 12 by 12 spots have been taken, correct?
We got one 12 by 12 left.
And Dave in the back room wanted to know what the charity was.
It's Toys for Tots.
All right. Toys for Tots.
We're working on a second one. Well, as soon as we get the second one confirmed that they're going to do their part, then we'll let you know what the second one is. But we're going to have a 50-50 on Saturday. Drawing will be for Toys for Tots. The 50-50 drawing on Sunday will be for another organization. So
nice.
Very cool.
And what else have we got going on? I know
we got cornhole tournament on Friday night. $10 to enter a team. Winner take all.
Wow. That could be a lot of money.
That could be a lot of happy Hot Wheel money.
If you can play cornhole for any luck at all, which I'm out. I can't. That's
we've got a kids custom contest and an adult custom contest, correct?
Yes, kids custom contest. All the cars are provided. The kids will customize them there at the show. They don't need to bring anything. If a kid wants to do one at home and bring it, we're going to put them in with the other classes.
Yep.
And for the adult class, what are the classes?
I'd have to look on the page. I think it's hot, mild, and spicy. Isn't that how we did it? Just like nationals.
Yep.
I believe that's how it's set up for that.
Yeah.
It's in the rules on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Right. So go check that out again. Yeah, like Brent said, it's definitely, you need to check out that page. You need to be involved on it, and you need to see what's going on there for information, because you never know, something new could get dropped onto it. You
need to follow that page.
Yes.
And plus there's the website, Midwest Diecast Convention.
And there's a website.
What are you expecting out of this year versus last year?
Well, I'm already overwhelmed by the support we're getting from everybody. The amount of people that are interested. This is going to outdo last year. Hands down, will outdo last year. I mean, we already got more vendors. We've got more tables for stuff. You got the room-to-room going on Friday night. You got, instead of one custom car, there's going to be 4. 2 released on Saturday, 2 released on Sunday. There'll be the Dutch Legacy Project car that'll be there. That'll be released, and the profit from those cars is going to get donated to the DLP. So it's going to be a good show.
Awesomeness.
And Stacey Craig wanted to know how many followers of the Midwest Showdown page. How many followers are on that page?
I believe there's 330 right now.
330 now.
Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah, we definitely need to get some people over there.
And I think there's guys that are still on the old page, kind of going back and forth. But once someone's invited, they can preview the page for a while too.
Yeah.
So invite your friends, invite them all. More the merrier.
The current number is 318 at the moment, but that can always change after another big reveal or another little comment or show like this. At the moment, why you gotta be showing stuff like that?
What is that?
That's a 1 of 1.
That is cool.
I got 10 different ones of these that'll be at the show.
Oh, that's cool.
One of those might be coming to my house.
It's a rusted out 510 wagon, and I mean rusted out. I don't know if you can see the spot on the tailgate that's gone.
No.
Yeah.
It's a little. Actually, I can. Yeah.
There's spots.
Very cool.
There's spots on the door below where in the rocker panel that's gone.
Nice.
Couple holes in the hood.
Yeah, I see those.
James from Vegas did these. Lee Allen says this guy's amazing. So Lee supports this guy.
And that's another thing too, is like this show did wonders for Lee in and of itself. It helped push him more into the mainstream, more in the general know. And I would be really cool or really excited to see maybe a collaboration between two fellow Wisconsinites. What do you think about that idea?
I was answering questions, Mr. Walker, last Tuesday. We had a phone call, and he was asking who Lee was. And I told him who Lee was. And he goes, "Where's he from?" And I told him, he goes, "So you mean to tell me this guy that does this kind of work is 2 hours away from me?" I'm like, yes.
So, but it's about bringing the community together.
Yeah.
Making the family bigger.
And Lee is excited to see Chris because he claims Chris is a god. And Chris is impressed with Lee's artwork. So you can take it from there.
It might be happening, folks.
Something's going to happen. What, we don't know. But whatever it's going to be,
you never know.
It's going to be pretty awesome.
Whatever, either one of those guys puts out amazing. I can't imagine if they team up what they would produce.
Well, yes, we may elect a pope as well.
It could be explosive. Get them two together.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, we got stuff coming. This is something that Melinda Bly donated. It's a resin.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that in person.
In it. I put this on the page. Was it yesterday, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing that you get people from different realms. And I like how you guys were talking earlier with Stacey, how it's making a bigger family. You got Marcia, who is Chris's wife, Walker's wife, saying how awesome this is.
Yeah.
You know, so they're realizing each other's work. And to me, that's what it's about. You're networking, you're meeting each other. It's going to be a good time. Let's get all those people together in one spot that haven't been together or haven't seen each other for a while. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
I think
it will most definitely be an epic good time, and you need to be there.
I think from a vendor standpoint, there's going to be such a wide selection of everything's. And, you know, you're going to have people there that you can go to and put your nice new treasures into a nice protector. And
their protectors are nice. This is in one of their protectors. This is the transport protector, but it works really good to hold a two car set.
That's cool.
So I posted on the page about them coming. If you want something special brought with them, they'll bring it with them.
Very nice.
So if you're looking for a case of a certain protector, send them a message, and they're ready to bring it.
See, that would be cool to get for, say, like a 55 Bel Air candy striper and a Volkswagen T Type 2 candy striper. Put those two in the same protector. That would be really cool.
Right. And it is.
I like that.
It is the protector for the transporters.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, that's one of the things I got to pick up. I got to pick 3 of those up for the ones I got in Atlanta.
Just get a case. Just get a case.
I just need 3.
Yeah.
She sells them.
I mean, I don't even need one for this one anymore.
Yeah. Eric and Martin are great people. I got to meet them in Vegas. And look out, Martin's a ringer on the cornhole tournament.
Awesome. What else? Oh, sorry, Aaron, go ahead. I didn't mean to. I was going to ask you, what else we got going on for regionals besides cornhole and the custom contest? Are there any other events that you want to talk about?
Don's doing his presentation on black walls and the crack up era. And then we got Mr. Kent. Is it this way, over here? That guy.
And Stacey says that Kent needs to get a full case for the future.
He is. He's gonna put on a. What are you doing? Treasure hunt / car culture seminar.
Yeah.
And,
I'm doing treasure hunts and car culture.
And every kid that goes to the deal, Gonna walk away with a treasure then.
Of some sort.
Yep.
And I got more if you need them, so let me know.
And, there's always things that are not on the books that'll happen as well.
Always. There's always something going on.
You just got to hang around to find out.
I will be the judge for the kids contest, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And I believe there is Hot Wheels races.
Yeah.
But there is a stipulation to that you have to bring the car packaged and it has to be a character car. One class takes all.
This is not the one I'm racing. Mine's upstairs, but it is character car only. So
Correct.
This could be an option. I wouldn't choose this one because it doesn't weigh that. Well, it's not bad. It's got a little weight to it, but good luck finding one. So, because they took me a while to find. So,
all right. What else you got for us, Mr. Aaron?
If you want to do the room to room on Friday night, per hotel rules, you have to have a hotel room to be a part of that.
Yep.
I want to reiterate that's what the hotel wants for safety concerns, not only for the hotel staff, but for everybody staying in the hotel.
And will there be any way to identify?
When you check in, you're going to get a lanyard. This is not the lanyard, but you will get a lanyard when you check in. That's why it's important for you. When you get a hotel room, let us know who's in that room. Because not only will you get a lanyard, you'll get a folder with info for the weekend in it. So you know kind of the itinerary, what's going on, schedule. Try to keep everybody happy.
And
it's got a Woody from Toy Story.
Nice.
I'm 3. I know.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
This is water. I promise. It's not vodka or tequila.
We kind of killed that conversation. All right. What else we got? Any questions for Aaron about regionals or anything like that? I just want to say thank you for coming up with this crazy idea. And I think with COVID, it's really helped bring a lot of folks from the Midwest together, bring attention to their other clubs and groups. And it's done a lot for the community as a whole in this area.
Yeah.
Trust me, we were watched last year and it helped.
Yeah.
And now Chris was interested last year and now it's growing. It's going to grow.
Which is good. And then just think, then we got to do it all over again next year.
Correct.
All right.
And we try to up it yet.
All right. Any other questions? Any other comments? Again, I want to thank everybody who's kind of hung out with us and been on the show with us for the past year. Like I said, this was created out of desperation, so to speak, because we did not have a way to get together. And this was just an excuse, not an excuse, a way to help keep us together and keep talking. I posted the original video earlier this week because I wanted you guys to see how bad
it was.
Oh, it was brutal. And to see where it started to where it's at now. And, some of that thank you goes to some of the people that are on the show with us tonight. Mr. Brian Klein for introducing us to the StreamYard service. But overall, it's been you guys that have hung out with us and stayed with us while we've evolved this process and entertained some of the folks that have been on the show with us too. So thank you again to everybody. And, it wouldn't be a show without the puppy. If you can't,
of course, heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Puppy.
So I got to get my car here.
All right.
And to answer, Hot Wheel Hunter had a question about Walker bringing stuff. I believe he will.
Nice.
He brings stuff everywhere he goes.
I plan on having most likely probably be at, like, say, the VIP dinner. I'm going to have a sit-down conversation with that awesome individual, because I'm thinking maybe I might be doing something really stupid. But we'll have to see what he says.
Hey, trust me, there's no stupid ideas in this hobby.
Okay.
No, there's not, but it's just going to depend on how much it's going to hurt my bank account. So.
Okay, so let's bring Dave and Stacey on, and we're going to say goodnight real quick. And
oh, look at them all!
Holy cow!
We're
That's
all
a lot
here.
of windows.
I feel like the Brady Bunch.
I'll be right back.
And then
talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Well, while we have here a second, I got 3 rippers tonight for the anniversary show, so I figured I'd just do one real quick. It's the Hot Wagon Skyline van, and this is Ken's fault that I even started collecting this Japanese stuff for the most part. But
I'm sorry.
I found this last night in the store, so we'll go ahead and get it off the card here. Good Lord, they got some good glue on that one. There we go. So there's my first one of the night.
And I forgot to mention to everybody, bring a car, because, we always rip a car.
Well, and they don't have to, though. That's the thing.
But that's true.
It's
that's
not mandatory to, and I'll take a page out of Kent and throw that over there. I'll have to pick that up later. But no, it's never mandatory to rip anything. We just enjoy opening things.
Somebody made a comment earlier about the ripping that you guys did at the Des Moines show.
Yeah,
pretty intense there.
Yeah, it gets really fun. It started out, I mean, people have been ripping Hot Wheels for hundreds of years, but for probably 20 or 30 years, ever since they were little kids, everybody's always been opening stuff. So, but Q and Joe really brought the theatrics into the whole ripping aspect of it, and we've just kind of continued on in their honor and just continued on doing the rippings and stuff like that, and it's fun. I kind of enjoy it every once in a while. So,
all right. I won't rip anything that belongs to you, Ed, because I don't want to take that responsibility. This is what I'm doing tonight. We're going to do a Ferrari speed machine.
There you go.
A 599 GTB Fiorano. All right, there we go. Try not to jump it on my Team Transport stuff. Ooh. That's some 2009 air for you.
Pre-COVID.
Murphy been avoided. And there we go, folks. There's the Ferrari speed machine.
Nice.
That's next year's club car there, Dave.
No.
That would be kind of expensive to find all of those.
No, that is not cost effective.
But I'll go ahead and open something else here.
I don't want to do that.
And I'll open this one in honor of the Sue Diecast guys.
Oh, yeah. That's
55 nice. GMC panel.
Nice.
Same deco on both sides, kind of a letdown. It's actually the exact same design. They just flipped it. The fireball's there at the front door, and there it's at the back, and got the Master Universe on the back. Kind of a letdown. I was kind of hoping for a different. I was hoping for a different deco on that one.
And it's non-opening as well, correct?
And yes, correct. It's a non-opener. But overall, metal body, metal base, looks good. It's kind of a burnt, weird orange color. I kind of like it.
All righty. Great job tonight by every. We got.
What's your Aaron got there?
He's got some Goodyear.
Hey, look at there. He's got the same. He's got the better version.
I got the same thing, but I kind of like the Tampa since you guys been doing this for a year. We're going to call it a good year.
There you go. Thanks, sir.
Awesome.
And this one has the motorcycle in the back.
I got one more. And this one will hurt some people because there's a lot of people that are looking for this and can't find it. I found a few of these last night, but I'm gonna go ahead and open the T1 panel as well.
Man,
I like me some Volkswagens. So I wanted to get this one. I was really hoping for a different design on the other side, but after opening that one, I'm assuming that it's going to be the same design on this one. And it is. But there's the T1. And I do have quite a few of the Volkswagens. So, you know, my first one was the purple one back in the 80s. So,
all right, I got one for you. Is it all right to do a multiple package one?
Yeah, hey, do whatever you want to do, man. We've done everything on this.
Everyone eats
Don't hurt the cardboard.
I just thought
don't hurt the cardboard.
You can make money off of that.
I'll take the cardboard.
Who's the one that just opened a VW bug treasure hunt?
Oh no, he's had that since he was a kid.
I've had this. I found this in 1995 in North Platte, Nebraska, and my intentions were keeping it on the card, but my stepsister at the time, she deemed it was hers, so she opened it, took it, stole it out of my luggage, but I got it back. So
inside.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, very cool.
Nice little case display.
Wow, look at that. And it actually came with the cars?
Yes, came with the cars.
Wow.
Originally, one of the gentlemen, one of our club members brought this up to me because I don't want this anymore. And I said, I'll take it. It was sealed. I'm thinking, I just thought originally it was original cases. I thought I could use another case display. I'm looking, I'm like, this is kind of heavy. I got to look and I'm like, holy cow, it's got all the cars in it. So
that's win.
Very cool.
Nice. I'm going to leave them all in here, but this whole thing comes out. I thought it was kind of cool. Slides out.
Wow, I never knew they came with the cars. That's really cool.
Yeah. That's kind of
I have one of those cases, but I didn't know it came with the cars. I have the case, the box.
The anniversary smell right here. I can smell the air.
80
Nice.
There, baby. 80 there.
It's
very nice.
Yeah.
It's very vintage.
There you go.
Right. Very, very vintage.
All right.
I
So
wish I had something, but I don't.
I want to thank everybody because I think we've ripped enough cars and people got to get to bed here pretty soon.
There's a coupon. There's a coupon. Save $2 off any crisscross race car set. It expires 12/31 of 94. A coupon.
Wow.
Right there.
Dan coupon.
Coupon. This has got to be worth something.
Where's James at? Dave, did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you. He's probably doing honeydew stuff, dude.
Or eating Reese's.
He's still at least an hour behind yet. He won't get on Facebook till at least 11.
Yes, but he would enjoy the coupon.
Of course he would.
Yeah, she would more than him.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on and being on tonight. Great stuff by everybody. Great ripping. Great information. Thank you all again for being on. And I just want to say good night to everybody. And we will see you next week. Don't forget.
When is the Ashland show?
You read my mind. May 23rd in Ashland, Nebraska at the VFW.
Saturday or Sunday?
It's a Sunday. And then June 12th in Norfolk at the Knights of Columbus Hall. If you go to Hayter, you went to the wrong spot. That's all I'm going to say.
What the hell's that mean?
If you put in the Knights of Columbus, it takes you to two different locations. We're going to have to make a map or something. And
yeah, we'll draw it in crayon.
I have to Google map it or something, put it on there.
Well, that's the problem. They do, and they end up going to Hayter instead of Norfolk.
So May 23rd is Ashland.
Yep. June 12th is Norfolk. And
don't forget, June 5th is Mason City.
And that's June 5th is Mason City.
Very nice. Right. We got shows coming all over the place.
All right. Road trip time.
Yep, there we go. All right. Good night, everyone.
Show in Baltimore.
There you go. Yeah.
When's your show in Baltimore? Yeah. Dave?
Saturday. So we've got our next club meet is this Saturday. So we actually meet the first Saturday of the month. So we'll meet. We
in
are
Baltimore. Go check them out.
Yeah, come on out, jump a plane, come on out, hang out with us. As far as speaking of a show, Charm City would love to put on a show, and be the true sponsor for it. It's been discussed, but we like you guys, so we want to do it right. So we want to make sure we have, all our ducks lined up, make sure we can get the crowd out here. And yeah, again, unfortunately, we're still under some capacity issues for venues and that, but the state is slowly releasing, some of the mandates and everything else. So, hopefully, in the next year or two, Charm City will be able to put on their own show. But as far as our monthly meets, we meet the first Saturday of every month.
Awesome. And Aaron, when's the next trade day, since we haven't discussed a trade day?
That'd be, was it the third weekend of the month? Is how we usually do ours.
Yep.
I've been busy out there in the shop doing stuff.
Yeah, it's getting to be that
You
time.
mean you have a day job, Aaron? Come on.
Some of us have to.
Yeah, I tell you.
Hey, I got one too. It's just my commute's a little shorter. What?
You do it from home.
Yes, I do.
Yep. You got to go run around and play with money all day. It's glorious.
Nice to meet you, Dave. Nice talking
Yeah,
to
you
you.
too, guys.
All right. Good night, everyone.
We'll chat again.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.